Hi, this is Mahi, and today we're gonna continue the tutorial part of the simulator we read, Simplus. Okay, so we understand that the section A was for understanding Python and libraries, but we didn't connect to the server yet, and we didn't work on the server in the section A. In section B, we're trying to achieve the simple connection between code and server. So the first tutorial is about how we can connect and read data from the simulator. For example, if you want to create a window like this that you can read the position of the robot, color sensors, and proximity sensors, or you might want to see the camera images. So how can I find these kind of images inside the Python code? The location, the position, the color sensors, the proximity sensors, and of course the camera image. So in this simple code, it's a combination of tutorial and practice. So you have to read through the code and find some places that written to do. So, and there's some comment help over there. So you have to complete these to-do files. You know, there's many to-do in this, and you have to understand it through completing these to-dos. After you finish that, you complete all the to-dos, you need to run your code. So for running your code, you simply should just go to the client, and for example, I'm trying to achieve the B1 and I finished all the to-dos. Now it's ready for test. So I said import B1 connect to server, and here I say my player, I comment the previous one, I say my player is equal to B1 connect to server. Now if I run the client code, you might see that this code wants to run the B1 connect to server. So as this code is on tutorial directory, you have to move this file into the Python directory or readdressing this file inside the tutorial directory. So you can run this file when you're running the client.py. So this is what about the B1 connecting with servers. Please read through the comment. It will explain how this connection works, and as much as information that is needed for understanding, to filling this to-do and completing this practice, you can find it in the comments. So the first tutorial is just read only, so you can see the image, you can read the proximity sensors, color sensors, and the positions. Also you can read the time and score and some other information like this. In the next tutorial, send action. So in this tutorial, you're trying to move the robot. So not only you read this information, you're trying to move the robot. Like whatever you can do with these buttons and the LED combo box here, you can achieve it inside the code. And we do move the robot with using a helper function that make it very easier for us to move the robot in any direction that we want for future. So there's a practice here that you should play with the robot in a given instruction and change the LED color in each state. So you should fill the to-dos and remember to read all the comments, that it will help you to fill this task. And B3 is the closed loop control. So now you can read the sensors and now you can move the robot. So it would be nice if you can combine the information that we receive from the sensors to automatically, and in a closed loop scenario, we control the robot. So you should understand what sensor position. For example, the sensor 0 is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and depend on which sensor is seeing a wall. So for example, if the front 1 not detected obstacle and front 2 not detected obstacle, it means these two sensors, front 1 and front 2, doesn't see any obstacle in the front. So we ask you to move forward. So we say move robot to go forward. So you complete this practice and your robot should explore the maze without hitting any obstacles. And it's a very good practice. It's a first step of solving a maze. It's remember to not hit the obstacles, and actually you write the smart code that read the sensors and automatically move the robots. So by completing B3, you are ready to work on any strategy or any scenario that you want to practice in this league. Thank you. I wrap up this session.